Yo guys, and welcome back. Hey there Max, thank you for the lurk dude, I hope you're having a good day. Hey there Jay, yeah dude, the title music for Horizon, so good. But yeah, welcome back to more Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been a couple days since I last played this, and finished the main game. But yeah, today we will be starting the DLC, The Frozen Wilds, and kind of dive into the last story chapter for this game. I'm probably not going to be doing completionist and rather focus on the main story. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So let's hop back into the game. Okay, so the game is basically setting us just before the main story ends, essentially. So we have done it already, which means we're gonna go away from the quest. And instead focus on this. Into the Frozen Wilds. Aloy travels north to the Bannock lands, known as the Cut. Rumors are spreading of strange events in the Cut, Bannock lands found north of the Grave Hoard. Also we have 6 skill points. Yeah, let's get the leader strike. Probably gonna go for a triple shot here. Alright, so we're gonna just go ahead and travel directly to a campfire up here. And jump straight into the DLC.
Be the pass O'Toole was talking about, with Bannock territory just above.
I'm quite looking forward to see if there's like any new type of machines to fight in the new DLC.
Got too much already.
I would assume so, because I do think in the kind of like database there were like spots still left open.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the Cut. The Bannock have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the
was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. Heat coming off it.
Also have a waffle. What up actually? Let me lower the volume here a bit for the game because this machine is like so damn loud. But yeah, welcome in Waffle. I hope you're having a good day so far. Okay. That should be better, hopefully. Ouch. Also, what up? One other thing. This guy's something. Okay, pretty tough opponent for getting thrown right into it. Just chilling, you're at your best friend's place and he just went to the gas station to get us coffee. Spent the night after he went drinking. Oh, nice dude. Sounds like a good time. How are you drinking your coffee? Yeah, dude, I could definitely need some coffee myself. I'm super tired from last night. didn't really get too much sleep. It was, and you don't know, you just told him to pick you up something, and same dude. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I usually like a bit of milk in my coffee.
Can't be too prepared.
But that's usually it. Maybe a bit of vanilla sugar if we have it. I believe you're supposed to staying with your girlfriend tonight, but you're so exhausted all, and same, just coughing 2% milk. Yeah, that's understandable, dude.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Ooh, I like Van Orphan Lights here. Gives me actually like Valhalla vibes. Though I have to say, Valhalla's Northern Lights look more beautiful. But they still look really good in this game. But Valhalla's Northern Lights are just something else. Hey Benji. Yeah, no song requests today. But there's a good chance we will have it tomorrow on Multiplayer Mondays.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
I mean, but like a sweat is actually holding a warm, right? Because sweat is actually there to cool your body. Yeah, I do waffle. Because on Multiplayer Mondays I usually have my broadcasts and clips disabled. So nothing gets saved on the server essentially. And if that's the case, then you don't really have too many issues with DMCA and stuff. So you can actually technically play, you know, those kind of songs. What do you usually play for Multiplayer Mondays? So usually a staple for me is Rocket League. That's like something I usually always play. And then it's a mix of Hearthstone, League of Legends, T-Words, maybe like some online multiplayer game like Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah, stuff like that. I haven't played Magic the Gathering in a while, but I would actually be down to do that again.
Made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Sometimes also play Crash Team Racing on my PlayStation. Oh, damn. Look at this.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
The red lightning strikes look like Hades or something. Would I be playing Halo Infinite? I don't really plan on it. I haven't really played Halo that much myself. Like I haven't played through any Halo game like campaign yet. And the only Halo I actually played was when I was visiting my then, like the then boyfriend of my sister, like 10 years ago. And he showed us like kind of like different like modifications that you could play. Like there was like even kind of like a ball mod or something, like some kind of football. I honestly kind of enjoyed that, to be honest, but it didn't really have much to do with classic Halo, I don't think.
The smoke from the mountain is worse today. Bad omen for the ritual.
But yeah, can you guys recommend Halo? I know, Waffle, that you were a big fan. You played through like the remaster games, didn't you?
Suffered a great
Most
loss.
of the village is moving towards that
Must
smoke.
trust our attack.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Right, interesting introduction here to the Banuk and their traditions. Definitely quite different from, you know, the other tribes that we have encountered so far.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
That was kind of cringe. How do I put it? No. Jeez. Okay, I had enough.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rats. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunderstrom. Might be worth a shot.
Don't forget, the Mad Sun King's cruelty survives me. Even if we can trust Meridian, Sunfall still stands.
Alright, so we can find Naltuk and talk to Aratak.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
So my first impression of Aratak is definitely kind of like of interesting nature or intriguing nature. I wonder if there's like more to him than just being, you know, like this classic, you know, leader personality. I don't think it's very kind of him to call us Outlander, but maybe he just doesn't see a lot of, you know, people from other tribes often.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Yeah, I don't know how like that's kind of like part of the identity of a Banuk tribe, you know. Kind of being like, you have to, you know, do everything. Like, the challenge is too difficult, you know. Like, obviously, that would mean that they, you know, get maybe certain opportunities they wouldn't get otherwise. But at some point, you also have to kind of like, you know, be a bit humble and kind of like you know, realize that you can't do everything, you know. So I wonder if it's gonna be a topic in the DLC, like some of the Banuk learning a bit further than, you know, take on every challenge.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
Welcome back, Waffle.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
The Werak never stays in one place for too long. Keeps things interesting.
Oh, hold on. You can go down from this side.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this demon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Hey there, Grace, and good day to you. How's it going? I hope you're having a good weekend. We're playing some more Horizon today. We just started the Frozen Wild DLC. You're having a fantastic morning. You got new shinies. Grace? Make you spam shinies in my chat. I mean, yeah, I would say go for it. I have no idea what shinies means, but I trust you well enough.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Oh, nice. Are these like your new emotes, Grace? Hell yeah. They look awesome. I really dig the parrot theme that you have going. I love the rip emote as well. That's a nice one. Very nice. So did you kind of like order them on Fiverr or something? Yoda. There's actually Tonic nearby. Relatively close. Would be worth getting early.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built a lot. Reduced ice. The scavengers have just gotten started.
Okay, I actually like the triple shot quite a bit. Like dealing so much damage with one hit. That's quite nice.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
They're not custom to you, but they're a good solution until your custom ones come through. Got from one site called Visuals by Imports. Oh, nice. I gotcha. Yeah, they look really good actually. Definitely dig them.
could use my focus. See what it turns up.
Ah, okay. Tonic is like frozen. And you got subscribe badges in the set too. It was like 20 euro for Rose, which is male or female emote in 5 different skin tones. With the option of like 5 or 6 colors. Green is just the thing, so you went with that one. Yeah, I think it really fits with the
nice. Do a good hunt.
Witches that they've like set up for your channel. Really excited to upload to your channel and your Discord so everybody can play with them now. Nice. I have to make sure to leave you a sub one of these days, so I can get my hands on those.
Should scan the tonic. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Ah, okay, so it's like a side quest. It's interesting to change it up from the classic tonics, but I kind of like that you could do them like, you know, quite fast and easily. It does make sense to make them like a bit more challenging, since it's the only one in the DLC it seems. But I do like the fact that you can just like do them quickly and then, you know, go back to your business. Yobi, now that you have emotes uploaded into the system, they give you the follow emotes so more people can use them. And you have a couple more that you didn't have emote slots for yet. Yeah, I'm still waiting to get follow emotes as well. I haven't unlocked them yet. I think it's because they are in like a kind of like beta stage. So only like a few selected people actually have received access yet. And the other thing is that might get changed for what it gets like officially launched. But I noticed on Tomai's stream that with follower emotes you can only use them on his channel and nowhere else. So yeah, that's another thing. But I think it's still nice to have, you know, like even if it's only on your channel. Also look how thick the snow is here. Or how dense, I guess, it falls.
That must be Natuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
that seems to be a thing for now. Follow modes only in the channel you follow. Maybe they'll be nice. Make 1 or 2 globals, you can use them for raids. Yeah. I think it would be nice to have them like available and more accessible on other channels. Need to play this game. It seems like something you would really like. Very RPG adventure. You're going to have to improve your aim a lot though. You're not good with ranged attacks. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. Definitely comes with time, I would say. And you know, having the slow motion ability really does help a lot with that. But it can still be tricky because you have to predict the movement of enemies. And so in slow motion, you know, aiming exactly where the part that you want to shoot may not result in actually shooting that part, but rather you have to predict it so. So I found aiming in this game definitely challenging parts. But the good thing is that usually they're very big machines and you know they have like a huge hitbox. Just tricky actually shooting the parts that you want to hit sometimes. But I do think that you are like this game, Grace. It's definitely a good action adventure game with like RPG mechanics.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Like the choice system is definitely bringing some of that RPG flair into it.
Naltuk? Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Ourea.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Will you tell me where Ourea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need?
There's but one voice Ourea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines?
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Ourea.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. I think I'm in the clear.
Sweet guy. If you fuck up and die, at least I know who to say did it. Yeah. Very friendly of him to do.
Can be destroyed.
You are quite the warrior.
Okay, let me actually go ahead and do some inventory management real quick. And one sec, guys. Alrighty. Actually, I have a decent bit of shards here. Should invest those quite soonish. That's like a huge amount of like chill water I have, for instance. How about we disassemble 50 of these and another 50.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Bene. Hey, Vilevi. Welcome in. Did you take a nap today? You didn't want to, but you didn't. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, probably just gonna call it early tonight, to be honest, and do a stream now instead. I thought it was like a bad idea. First your dad called, then your grandparents, and then your mom called. I mean, it's fair. Sounds like a lot of talking.
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The Daemon's next.
Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Well, thank you for earning it. Like we, wasn't worth of it before. It was you also had to do some energetic sitting. Pretend you're not tired. Oh, you're even more tired. Yeah, I don't blame you. Probably good to call it early tonight as well, I reckon.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the Blue Light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Araya when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
So basically,
The ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
like a shaman trial. That's kind of cool. Not like Aloy knows what it is to be a shaman, but I'm happily taking on a trial.
And one of these.
Yeah, no biggie for Aloy. Hey, Babani. Welcome in, dude.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Good. Bye. Ah, interesting. So there's like a whole Banuk set for weapons, but you have to get Blue Gleam to kind of like redeem it. Face mask of a silent assassin. But yeah, we have a pretty good armor, so I don't need to buy another outfit.
pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
Damn synthesizers.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
Aloy Vision. Yeah, it's definitely interesting how the kind of like function of Eagle Vision has become more popular and popular across like so many different games of the same genre. I'm not sure if AC1 was the first to have like Eagle Vision, I guess, or that kind of like system. I do know that after AC1 a lot of other games adapted it, like Batman for instance, like Batman Arkham. With Detective Vision, and yeah, then like you know, with no Tomb Raider games, of course, the new Spider-Man games have that kind of like ability, and a lot of more games for sure.
This isn't the way out. Some gear though.
Definitely makes sense, I guess, to have it as like a gameplay function, because it really makes things and finding it easier. But yeah, I think it's definitely needed to have like a good explanation. Not just put it in for the whole, like only for gameplay's sake, I guess.
Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then. Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before. Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up.
Very sneaky. It's like the tombs in AC Origins, where you come like from an entrance and then just above you is like the continuation of a way. It can be a bit confusing at times, but I think it's nice to have like a feeling of, you know, really either getting lost or having to like solve a puzzle, I guess.
Through here.
When you're sort of like super streamlined where you have to go. Demonic Stalker? I love you, sorry, but I think you're just going to watch stuff on Netflix instead to avoid until it's time to go to bed. That's no worries whatsoever, Levy. Definitely do that. Get some good rest and hopefully some nice sleep later. And yeah, I talk to you very soon, Levy. Shit.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Why's the point in the light over here? Okay. Could like jump back on there. Can't. So how exactly do I get back up? quick. Sometimes I think it's a bit annoying that there's like a lack of climbing opportunities. Looks like I could maybe climb up on this side. Maybe. I have no idea. Seriously, where am I supposed to go back up? I need the banner way up in case I fall. Good job, Aloy. Okay, that looks good.
Then we go. And how do I cross this one? Down, then up, down it is. There's the layout. I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it.
Hey there, Kobe. Quick guy from work working at an election night party. Oh, nice. Thank you for coming by, Kobe. I hope it's going well so far, and that you're having a good day, hopefully. Cheers, Kobe. Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting challenge so far. Like the different parkour and pathfinding puzzles so far.
exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
You don't think so, Aloy? Why is that? So we should probably take on Vitar first.
But I know how to stop it. Which means I've got to climb.
Yeah, that was a tanky motherfucker right there.
I should be able to get up there. Summer sun. Breeze through the trees. This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Still sick. Can see why it's worth a lot.
Extremely powerful weapons and armor. Yeah, I think we have the best armor in the game already.
Naltuk said Ourea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
At least when it comes to like defense.
An ancient door. Maybe Ourea's inside.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy, I should just go to bed.
It's kind of funny how goofy Aloy runs down the stairs. But I do actually like that animation detail.
What was this place? Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
Going to explain to Kenny that Firebreak is doomed without a guiding intelligence advanced enough not only to think, but to feel.
Hey Veroni, welcome in, dude. Good day to you. I hope you're having a good one so far.
Anything my focus could reveal.
It says something about rotation, but we can't prove this or something. You slept in a little late today. It's a nice little lazy Sunday. Oh, that sounds
focus, maybe.
Sounds good, dude. I kind of wish I got a bit more sleep tonight, to be honest. But gonna get some good amount of sleep tonight at least. But yeah, sounds good, dude. So saying investigate the door, but we pretty much scan the entire thing.
Looks like the door's wired. Something over here.
Oh, okay.
Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
You got your first draft of your a cappella arrangement done in FL Studio. It was so much work, but it was fun. Oh, that sounds good, dude. Very nice. Good work on getting your first arrangement done. And yeah, it's understandable. I reckon with time your workflow is gonna get quite a lot faster.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
The door again. Okay, I've been hearing that some of our staff members are having trouble with our state-of-the-art, ultra-secure and absolutely necessary Lamped orbicular door access. So here's the slow version. The thingy in the middle is the source node. Turn it on. Yeah, I know, hard run it. And you've got to turn the other nodes so that the data stream containing your credentials gets back to the source. Some nodes are used to buffer corrupt or suspect data, so avoid those. Shouldn't be too tough because you know they're red, like a stop sign. I'm guessing you were taught this in preschool, but with this crowd, who knows. Anyway, that's it. Get the data stream back to the source and the door opens. It really is not that tough, but if you need me to, I hold your hand while you give it a try. Actually, scratch that. Do it yourself. I'm not going to touch it, your hand. Okay, so we just have to bring it back to the source, essentially. That sounds fair enough.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
That Watch Dogs puzzle?
The these things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open. Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
Yeah, no worries, Ronnie. I hope you enjoy your breakfast, dude.
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Holy shit. Thought we were dead.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Stage 2 complete. To YNPFR, date December 23rd, 2046. Subject, first stage of main facility complete. ATDN, all staff. It's with Private Eye announced the completion of the first level of infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve center of our project and will require the team's continued best efforts realized by the deadline. But even though there's much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached a detailed plan for mustering out the auxiliary space, which will serve as a contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 PM Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marissa with me in CC. Your dedication, talent, and intelligence remain a daily source of inspiration. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director. we already... never mind. There was a Frostclaw that we fought. I wonder what this beast might be. Looks intimidating, like the shadow of it. Okay, let's get the balance aim ability, which gives us the use range weapons while balancing on ropes ability. But is a Prowler tree completely built out as well?
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Okay. She's like, you know, blaming us for getting in here, and then, you know, she's like, show me, please. It's like, no, you have been rude to me. I won't show you. But of course, the game kind of like forces us to show her, so let's do it.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Okay, why can't I open this? Security measures. Anita. As much as I hate the fact that Blevins installed Lambent Orbicular technology on the lower security door, I must admit that for the auxiliary data center it makes sense, especially given our goals for the central processing unit. I'm sure you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but just in case you need to forward instructions to your team. To access the system, activate the source code node in the middle, and manipulate the other nodes to direct the data stream with your credentials back to the center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes, they're used to isolate any corrupt or suspect data. I'm sure someday you thank Blevins for making our work so very, very secure. Kenny. So it's basically another explanation on how to do these, which you've already gotten. Okay, so do I have to avoid the red one? So we can't use the red one here, right? Yeah, so that path doesn't work either. Yeah, I mean that can't be the direction they want us to go here. I assume that's what they want us to do. Then it goes back there again. However, we could maybe do it like this. Hey there, I'm the best suit. You hear about lurking? Got me on your second screen. Oh, thank you, I'm the best suit. Appreciate it, dude. I hope you're having a good day so far. Okay.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Ourea? Ourea, I need you.
Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Ourea, the daemon is forcing you. Ourea.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back.
It's so funny how, you know, all the tribes are basically translating technology into like spirits or otherworldly stuff, which I guess makes sense because they don't understand how that technology works, since it wasn't built in their time.
We need to talk.
But yeah, it's definitely interesting.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's Drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
I was wondering if you knew anything about a man named Silence. I think he's Banuk, or at least he looks that way.
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or
Right
vanish,
position,
as
Gareth.
the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. It will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
The Conclave?
A gathering of honored shamans in Banur. Silence is not to be discussed outside that circle.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
High precision, Levi.
The Daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the Daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Aratak, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's Kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the Daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Interesting revelation here about Aratak, because Aratak was earlier saying, you know, that he always takes on a challenge and he never backs down. But then he ordered the retreat and even, you know, left behind some of his men. I kind of had the feeling that Aratak might, you know, have like more to him.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Well, you said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. and Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sekuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
So it's funny when they say something, you know, that doesn't make sense for the story too much, but rather for the game. Like, you know, her saying, I will stay here to answer any questions that you may have anytime. You know, it's kind of like a very NPC thing to say. And, you know, look, there's also a weapon over in that box that I don't need anymore. Yeah. Let's grab that box then. The Shaman's Path. Yeah, who wouldn't do that, Levi? You know, just like say, go through all my things. I'm sure you're gonna find something that you wanna have.
Save this for later.
Something as a vapor in a treasure box that can be opened from your inventory. I mean, I've just been there. Okay, let's have a look. This weapon fires charge bolts. Consecutive bolts build up a larger charge and deal increased damage. I mean, yeah. Let's try it. Interesting. Yeah, today's gonna be only a shorter stream though, because I'm actually super tired. And apparently the game crashed. Never mind. Unfortunately the game crashed. Do you want to help us fix the issue by sending a crash report? No. Let me restart the game. Hey, the Demise. Welcome in, dude. Valhalla crashed twice yesterday. Yeah, I also had definitely been experiencing some crashes with Valhalla. But the most annoying thing on Valhalla is the kind of like Avenge quest just popping up every time. I just start you playing offline mode nowadays for Valhalla. Because that gets rid of like all the Avenge and online stuff. There's supposed to be a patch on the 29th, I think, and that may fix the online issues. Yeah, that bug is really annoying. 27th, okay, yeah, I wasn't sure actually. I just saw that like at the end of September there was supposed to be like a patch. But yeah, hopefully that gets rid of it. You hope so. During your raid on Paris, it was just constant pop-ups. Yeah. It's kind of annoying when you know, it even happens when you just like loot stuff as well. Like for me it would happen every time I loot anything. And you know, doing completionists and looting like all the small things and stuff. That thing just appeared like every minute a couple times, essentially. So yeah. Hopefully by tomorrow that's is gonna be done. It's also always triggering some Odyssey PTSD, you know. Multiple quests accepted. Multiple quests accepted. Really glad you finished with all the main storylines before that popped up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely glad I didn't have that issue last year when I played Valhalla for first time. It's kind of funny because when the game launched last year, like up until first DSC, there have been barely any like Avenge quests. And now they just appear everywhere, you know, like too much. I didn't really enjoy doing them when there was not a bug. Yeah. Yeah, better good as like, you know, a small side activity to get a bit of XP, but not my favorite type of activity ever.
Can't carry more.
Yeah, exactly, Grace. Welcome back, Ronnie. I hope you made some delicious breakfast. Dude, same thing here, Demise. Like, I think it just takes too long, you know. You should travel, instead of like pulling out the X, you should travel to the step with the hidden blade, you know, to confirm the kill. Because I think it also makes more sense. I mean, obviously they have reserved it for the Order members mostly. And the Zealots, but it just, like, you know, those guys are kind of like bad guys most of the time. Like if you read through the description of the quest. So why would you kind of like honor them with the X to Valhalla?
If Ikri's not coming back...
She'll be back. She never falters.
But if she has, then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
You're making French toast with some fresh bread. You think it would be nice? Dude, that sounds amazing. I love French toast. Will you be getting anything particular with it? I usually am a big fan of like either Nutella or kind of like maple syrup with like fruits and stuff.
Hunting grounds. Good a place as any to make a name for myself with the Banuk.
Yeah, the Meister definitely should be for Vikings mostly, I guess. And people that share the belief of Valhalla. But yeah. The worst bug you've had so far in Valhalla is the putting out of the torch every time you whistle. That's interesting. I didn't have that bug happening yet at all, I don't think. But maybe it's like a console exclusive. Are you playing on PlayStation, Grace? Or what platform are you on? Some challah French toast. That sounds interesting. I don't think I have had that yet. You have some fruits, maple syrup and Nutella. Perfect, dude. Yeah, that's definitely my go-to for French toast as well.
Full already.
When you're that cool, you can say I have a console exclusive bug. Yeah, master bug race. Oh, I would say that probably goes to PC rather easily. Grace on Xbox, yeah, it might be because you change up the D-pad button. Ah, okay. Yeah, that might be it. Kind of like a control issue between the different functions. I haven't changed anything in Valhalla, I don't think. So I didn't really had too many control issues. The only thing that can happen to me, can get a bit annoying, is kind of like when you press the left and right stick at the same time. Because the left stick you need to press for the sprint, and then the right stick for the Odin side. So yeah, and then like pressing them at the same time of course sets you into photo mode, so that can quite easily happen. You're going to try something crazy. You must have some jalapeno cheddar bread that was baked yesterday that we will also use. It might be horrible, or it might be a discovery of the century. You keep us updated. Definitely, dude. I mean, it sounds interesting. I can't really imagine right now the taste of the sweetness of, like, you know, the batter, I guess, combined with jalapeno cheddar bread, but I mean spice and sweetness should work. Cheddar and the milk that is usually in the batter should also work, I guess. Yeah, exactly, Levi. Grace, because they change which direction you use to harrow your horse, and you actually stop playing Odyssey to play Valhalla, and it annoyed you. You've done that more than once, but you think they fix it so you just click the left stick to sprint and don't actually have to hold it. Yeah, that's true. You just have to do it once, but sometimes I accidentally do it like at the same time or like very close to each other time-wise, so it can happen. You're going back and forth between AC2 and Valhalla, you are constantly doing the wrong thing. Yeah, it's so funny, like playing the same kind of like type of games and then like going back and forth. I had some serious issues like going between Watch Dogs, AC and Horizon for a while. They all have like similar controls, I guess, or functions, but on different buttons. Yeah, Levy, I'm looking forward to hear from you, Ronnie, how the jalapeno cheddar French toast works out. I was trying to do it with the wrong button. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like for me it was like mostly the crouch and kind of like cover button. This game is X. In Watch Dogs it's A. And in like AC it's like B. So it's like usually something I get confused quite easily. Yeah, sounds good, Grace. What are your options for today?
Keeper, Ourea said that I should compete in the trials here.
Ourea did? She's never sent someone before. And what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Werak.
Well, you better get started then.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
You push your Dark Souls off until next weekend because the person who really wants to see you die is out of town and won't be able to watch. I mean, that's fair. No, that way you don't just suffer all by yourself. Did Summer of 58 yesterday. You have more games from that developer, but you don't know if your heart can take it. Is it like very sad thematics, Grace? Yeah, it's understandable. You have like, you know, a bit of a mix of like different kind of like vibes. Also in AC2 to run freestyle was A and right trigger. In Valhalla that combination is tied to the feign death ability. Needless to say, that caused problems. I can imagine, you know, it's like, okay, let me try to escape from this soldier and jump over this wall. Oh, never mind, I played that instead. I mean, technically, I guess it achieves, you know, similar purpose of like escaping the enemy and they're not taking you anymore. But it's not really what you want to have or be doing in that situation. So Mika Games are the developers, I gotcha. Jump scares 9000, okay. Actually screamed yesterday, you have not actually screamed at a jump scare in a long time. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I mostly avoid anything with like loads of jump scares in it. Probably get me screaming as well at some point, and I don't really do it that often. So, do we have to do the trials, I wonder?
That's all I've got in me for now.
When you have more, return.
Prove yourself to a Verdak. So I guess we have to do the hunting trials to prove ourselves. Fair enough.
You're back for more. Good.
Summerfield 58 was the game Evan is playing, the one you sent me the clip from. I gotcha, yeah. I mean, it looked quite scary. It's like every time you kind of like turn around, there's like something else happening or something changed. The games are so good though. The story summer of 58 is amazing. That's good, you know. It would motivate you to kind of like sit through the jump scares and at all of it.
The control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power. Only the wisest understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them. The control trial tests the hunter's ability. Only the wisest. If you're prepared, take the rope and face the trial. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Yeah, I think that's definitely fair enough, Levi. I admire you, but you know, actually do enjoy the jump scares. I wish I would as well. But every time I just get you know,
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
This weird feeling. It's sad. It's perfectly balanced, enough to keep you on edge most of the time, but not enough to burn you out and make you bored of the scares. That's good. Like, you don't want to overdo it, right? That uses stone simmer to kill them, apparently. Oi. Nice. Big guy. I think I should rather focus on the other guys here. Ouch. This is like absolute chaos. One more. Okay. I think it was like the worst time possible that I just did. Yeah, that's alright, Levi. I would watch it. Maybe not all the time. But yeah, I would definitely give it a try. Yeah, I guess same, Grace. Like, I have to be somewhat, I guess, entertained by the story, I guess.
Third place on your first attempt. That's true. You shouldn't be underestimated.
Okay, is that enough to prove my worth?
No more trials. Not yet.
You can always come back.
I beat a champion's time. That should get the Werak talking.
Okay, cool. So that's actually enough. was kind of a bit concerned that we wanna do like make us do all the challenges and get like all the best try times and stuff. But yeah, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, for this DLC I would just really focus on the main story. Because I heard that this DLC is actually like 20 to 30 hours long if you do like everything. So I didn't really want to spend that much amount of time anymore on Horizon. But you know, still giving us enough time to beat the main story of the DLC and learn what Frozen Wilds is all about. But yeah, once I finish with Horizon though, I'm kind of planning on jumping into the Ori games. So we're gonna be most likely playing some Ori of Blind Forest and Will of the Wisp, which I'm super excited for. Also much shorter games and just beautiful. Like from the art direction, the soundtrack, the story is super wholesome. Yeah, also like watching Ketchup recently play those games, or the first game. Really brought back that desire. You just don't like cheap jumpscare horror with no story, like the Paranormal Activity movies, those were horrible. Yeah, I think I saw the first Paranormal Activity when it kind of like became popular with friends. And yeah, I didn't enjoy it too much. It was kind of like funny at times, to be honest. But yeah, it didn't really make me like those types of horror movies more. You don't like cheap jump scares, that's not good horror. You can't wait to watch me play Ori. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Also looking forward to hear what you think about Ori eventually, once you get around playing it. I think that might actually be a game for you as well. What was that arrow for? Like, where did that come from?
Anyone see anything?
Ah, these guys, I guess.
You won't like what happens when I find you.
Screams. How did you see me?
Wait, this one'll hurt.
They may have like a tower that scans for me or something. That headshot streak. Oh, this. Speaking of it.
That's an alarm. Would make enough noise to bring in more.
Something out there?
What? You didn't see me, Billy. Why is this guy so tanky?
Shot knocked it off.
Get her, you son-offs!
This guy.
She's gone!
I'm not here.
Yeah, definitely have like a scan ability here, it seems.
Pile on him!
Okay, can we disable this somehow? I don't really know what we're supposed to do here, to be honest. Clear for Bandit Camp, okay.
They're giving
That's everything then.
Bandits aren't subtle. Clearing them out would send a different kind of message.
Okay, let's find the bandit leader then. Ah, they're scanner bandits, okay. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing.
Smells peaceful. I hate peace. A lot of people die peacefully. Not me.
Okay.
I got a feeling. Search the camp. Call that a search? Glad I don't pay you large skulls a retainer.
This guy. A lot of people die peacefully, not me. Okay. Whatever, dude.
Never know when I might need these.
I mean, he's definitely not gonna die peacefully, that's for sure.
Quit skulking, you stinking son!
Yeah, I thought gold means like shoot that, but apparently not.
Ugh!
buddy. Are you out of...
I'll finish you.
Don't you have like a long burn duration at all? Kinda curious.
You're dead! Dead!
There you go.
Could come in handy.
You didn't die peacefully. I can die happily. Guy looks angry. You ask him what's wrong. He goes, peace. You ask him, oh, you're so upset about the lack of peace? And he says, no, I hate peace. Like everywhere, you get to create conflict. Doesn't matter which situation or with whom. Just that it has to be done. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the rest of the bandits here. Whenever I find a way out of here.
Good.
Jeez, how many bandits are there? Look at all these snow particles for.
The Werak finds out I took out the bandit camp. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that then. Basically, we can get the position of Chieftain by challenging and beating Aratak. It's supposed to be all the way down here. Also, I didn't realize the tonic piece is actually right next to the tonic location, so I could have done it earlier. Can I fast travel here? And in that case, let's do the tonic, and then we're gonna go challenge Aratak. Shouldn't take too long getting the necessary pieces there.
get it while I can.
Please attack with my heavy attack. Thank you.
Seems intact. Telnecks are built tough.
Right, so let's go over here next.
I'll tuck that away.
Isn't really defy, it seems. Draw. Got a Valhalla question. Not sure if I get the same issue on PC, but on PS you keep getting quest alert spams about avenging a player. Does it happen for me? If so, is there a way to turn it off? It's really annoying. Yeah, it definitely is happening to me as well. Supposedly there's a patch coming out tomorrow that will maybe fix that happening. But until then, you can just go ahead and go into menu, then interface options, which is kind of like the HUD options. And in the interface, you can disable celebrations, which basically get rid of quest updates and all that type of stuff. So you won't really be getting notification sounds if you loot something anymore, but it will also get rid of the avenging a player thing. What I actually do on PC is I start you play in offline mode and that get rid of it, and then I can keep celebrations on. But I'm not sure if that's like possible on PlayStation, so I'm not sure. I mean, maybe if you have your PlayStation be disconnected from the internet, I guess. Was ever waiting on Danny? Welcome and thank you for the follow. Yeah, no worries whatsoever, Barney. I definitely get it, like I was also kind of annoyed by that happening all the time. But yeah, here's hoping that the patch tomorrow might, you know, fix it. I hope so.
These are helpful. There they go.
Yeah, same here. It's really annoying when you have like constant quest power-ups like that. You'd think, you know, that's something that can't really go past the developers whenever they patch something. But yeah, I guess I didn't do enough actual like testing of it. So now we have all the parts of a tonic, which means you can go ahead and reassemble the machine, hopefully.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, I'm right. I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. Wake you up? Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. I'll need to find higher ground.
Maybe from up here. I guess the middle rock there in the center might do it. Just gotta be patient and wait. Or maybe let's use that one. Maybe for quick.
So
close. Right, I reckon. I'm just gonna wait on the investigation.
Safe. For a few minutes anyway.
You haven't really moved since you got home, Levi. I don't blame you. Good to get some rest in. One could say you became motionless like Osiris.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Yeah, I'm also gonna become motionless like Osiris rather early tonight. Oh, who knows, maybe I'm like super fit in the evening, you know. Would be typical for me. It's like tired the entire day and then in the evening it's like brain goes full on mode. Yeah, guitar would definitely calm me down. It would definitely make me a bit more tired, that's for sure. Never motions like Osiris. You're a kicker. There we go.
Okay, time to climb up to its head. Stop me from calling Aratak out.
Nice. Let's see tonic done for this DLC. Means we unlocked all the locations, I think.
Feels like sunburn.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Guilt onto the new project.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of
people.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
Oh, but it is, you know, a family conflict. But yeah, it's also more than that, I get it.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Ourea, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures, then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band.
Finish her painting.
Just what I always wanted.
Ages.
Frost Figures, here I come.
She spent all day up on that scaffold, spreading paint across the stone.
Oh, interesting, I guess.
Prove to them what they do.
Kind of wonder if, you know, her saying that she won't underestimate us or her brother again is kind of like almost, I mean, it doesn't seem like, you know, she would be a threat to us, but who knows? Because she's been saying she's been, you know, avoiding people and rather listening to the spirits and voices. So who knows if that demon voice was like one of the spirits talking to her, you know? Could be. And she did try to deceive us, so... there could be a connection.
Quick way down. Should have brought a cart. frost figure should be just up there. Frost figures. Aratak and Ourea must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt. To strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. And as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain.
Right, let's beat
Looks like there are a few ways to go up.
Aratak's ass. Show him who's deserving of a title.
Okay, up we go.
That music is kinda intense actually. But fitting.
Seem to be on the right path. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
and launch your marker!
Alright, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon!
Yeah, no worries whatsoever, Grace. You have a good start to your stream. Thank you so much for coming by and joining. Let me also give you a shout out as well. So for anybody that didn't get around checking out Grace's channel yet, definitely consider doing so. She's an amazing streamer in person, plays lots of cool games from AC Valhalla to Life is Strange to Summer 58 and lots of other games to catch over there. Always a good time to just, hang out and have a talk. So yeah, check out Grace if you haven't yet. You have a good start to your stream, hopefully, Grace.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
2 Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, 2 dead Bellowbacks coming up.
Challenger, raise your marker!
Okay, now to the marker.
You can report on the jalapeno cheddar based French toast was excellent. That's awesome, dude. So I guess food science actually worked out there. Sweet, spicy.
Come on over here and launch your balloon!
It actually makes me hungry for some French toast.
By a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Levy. I mean, I would love to try your French toast. Take. Even doing anything? with my weapon. There you go.
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Artox. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now to Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's drum.
Ronnie, you really don't understand the word of this game. You have no idea why you're fighting robot dinosaurs with a bow and arrow. All you know is that it's fun to watch. So yeah, so basically, I can give you like a rough cut of the setting and story.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
But basically, it's like an alternative future. I mean, obviously, everything future scenario is alternative, I guess. But yeah, basically, it's playing like 1,000 years in future, so like 3020 or something like that. And at this point, most of the human and animal life had been kind of like destroyed. Reason being that in 2060s, like roughly that time, some major companies kind of like, you know, funded, of course, like a lot of research into the robots and robotic technology. And that technology kind of like had to sustain itself with biomass. So at one point they couldn't control the machines anymore, and they started just like, you know, killing humans and animals alike for biomass and self-nutrition essentially. And that's what kind of like brings humanity at that point to a very dangerous level, where they try to work out a solution for future humans to survive. And you're playing one of these future humans that is like the result of Plan B in the 21st century. So yeah, it's kind of like a dystopic future world where you know, technology is like very far advanced, but all the humans that live there are still living in tribes and don't really understand the technology because they haven't really, you know, kind of like built it. But it's kind of like your job and that of some others to understand, you know, the system and why all of it happened. Yeah, one of those days, Levy. Anyone who makes excellent food is welcome, I guess, in your home. Used to have monthly pasta parties where we would make fresh pasta and sauces and everyone would bring in sides and have a big meal together. Miss those days. It sounds amazing, dude. To be honest. I love pasta and, you know, all the different like sauces and stuff. In fact, we're actually gonna be having pasta tonight. Some quick bolognese. Yeah, dude, that sounds delicious. I'm in a bear suit. Just a simple head-sealing cowboy, but it sounds like fun. Yeah. Eventually you might get there. It's kind of funny, I've actually been working out to restore like kind of like a order of years or history, I guess, of like games that I would consider playing. And that list is long. It kind of begins with Ancestors for Humankind Odyssey. And it actually would end with Horizon, because Horizon is the game playing like furthest in the future of the ones that I have played and would replay. But to kind of go like from Ancestors, Humankind Odyssey to Far Cry Primal to AC Odyssey, Origins. Then I think it's Rise, Son of Rome, and probably Hellblade and Valhalla, and so forth. It's kind of like every game that kind of like has a set time period, I guess. I kind of like love to do like a historical auto run of like every historical game and then even go into like futuristic games.
Good. I can use this.
But it's quite a long project, but yeah, I might do that next year actually. Would be cool to kind of like play through time, I guess, in that way. Not just including AC games, but you know, all kinds of other historical games. Of like various genres as well. Like I would also love to play these Stronghold games, which are basically real-time strategy. But they would be quite close to the time setting that AC1 is taking place in. There's actually quite a lot of references with like King Richard and all that type of stuff.
Got one.
That would be a historical project because you'll be there 10 years from now. Yeah, it's a long list of games, that's for sure. But yeah, you have a point there, Levy. Yeah, Stronghold is definitely one of my favorite real-time strategy games. First and Crusader. I still remember back then, I think my father brought like a CD where the demo was on of like Stronghold. And you could only like play one mission and like limited troops and stuff, but I used to just replay the demo over and over until we finally got in the game. But yeah, I had a good time. I just really loved the whole setting, you know, of like the Holy Land and the Kingdom. Which is also one of the major reasons I even got into AC1 in the first place. Back then. I just love the whole fantasy of like Crusaders and Assassins. Similar experience, all you had was a demo for Age of Empires, Age of Rome 1 level. Kept playing it over and over. Yeah. Like if you don't have anything else really of a game, right? And you wanna get like a bit of a taste. Definitely understandable. I actually quite like the snow physics in this game, I have to say. Like how the, you know, markings get bigger the faster you move. You can also see her actually like, you know, kind of like gliding into the snow kind of like thing. It's not like, you know, immediately she's on the ground. It takes like a millisecond. Always gotta love like, you know, good and realistic snow physics. That's been a highlight of this DLC so far, I have to say. Like, I do enjoy the frozen environments. That's also one of the reasons why I love the beginning of Valhalla so much, because Norway is just so damn beautiful. during the winter time in that game. Especially at night when you have, like, you know, the northern lights and all that. But yeah, guys, as I mentioned today, I only want to do a pretty short stream because I'm actually quite tired and I'm gonna record early today. However, I'm still gonna make dinner and all that type of stuff, so this is where we're gonna record for today already. The next stream you will see from me will be tomorrow, or I haven't decided if it's gonna be a day or night stream. Might actually be a night stream because I might be a bit busy during the day. But yeah, it's of course gonna be multiplayer Mondays, and gonna be playing some Rocket League. And yeah, who knows, maybe some card games. I'm kind of like torn between Hearthstone or like giving Magic the Gathering Arena another try again. I actually played it for a while, but haven't really delved into it for a couple months now. But yeah, might also gonna be turning on some song requests, so if you guys wanna share some songs, it's also gonna be a good possibility for you to share some tracks that you like. So yeah, gonna be a good time hopefully. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and quit here, and then find ourselves a raid target. No worries whatsoever, Max. Thank you for lurking and you know, chilling out here. Yeah, catch you Monday. I'm the best. Thank you so much for joining as well. But yeah, we have a look. Thank you, Levi. You definitely get some good rest as well. And yeah, I will. I'm looking forward to pasta actually. It sounds really damn good right now. Alrighty, so I was thinking that Grace might already be online, but it doesn't seem like that's the case just yet. Maybe she's still like setting up her stream. Got some country classic hits ready for song requests. Perfect, dude. Yeah, you gotta love some, you know, good old country classics. Okay, so I think we're gonna go say hi to Scottish Lass. I don't think I ever got to raid her, to be honest, but she's a good friend of Playing Catch Up and also one of the mods over there, I believe. She's also a big fan of Assassin's Creed and has played a lot of those games. Currently she's doing some Batman Arkham Knight, which is a game I still have to play myself, but watching Rod and stuff like that really made me intrigued into it, so who knows, maybe we get there by the end of this year. Don't want to promise something too early, but yeah, it would be cool to get there. But yeah, thank you again so much everybody for tuning in and coming by. I want to give a couple shouts before we go ahead and trade out here. To Ronnie, who's currently playing some Red Dead Redemption 2, aka Head Collector Simulator 1899, where he's basically picking up all the heads of his fallen enemies. And yeah, it's his first time playing for that game, so yeah, definitely check that out. He's also been really enjoying it. Also check out I'm in a Bear Suit. He's been playing all kinds of games from Resident Evil 2 remake to AC Valhalla, also Dark Souls. So if that's something you're interested in, check out his channel as well. And yeah, guys, I will catch you all next time. See you over at Scottish Letters.
That's a good idea. I quite like that. is Batman? What kind of guy drives a fucking car like that? Fucking tubes.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
Oh, oh wow, sorry, I've completely missed that. Thank you so much for the raid. That's amazing. Thanks, Crook, that's appreciated so much. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Mel, do a few different things for me, just like some emotes or something. Like, just be creative and come up with something, and I'll chuck some money your way. But yeah, no, definitely, that'd be great. Welcome in all the readers. Thank you for coming.
Honestly,
how was your stream, Crook? What were you playing?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
See if I remember how to do this.
Look who it is.
There we go. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Only if you dance for me, Socks. I'll chuck money your way for that.
Another cell.
How'd you have wished? I've never actually played Horizon Zero Dawn. What are you, have you played it before? Is it good? Are you thinking about what are you thinking about it? I know, where the fuck am I going now? What am I doing? I get too excited with stream.
Each and every one of you will be commended when this is over.
I don't think they will. Most likely, most of them will be dead.
We're here to save lives, and it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times, and a 6-man element patrolling the perimeter.
If I talk to, I must have to talk to.
You can't lock me in here like some human.
Yeah, so Jones with us. Ah. Oh well. If you're liking it, that's the main thing. But no, again, thank you so much. Appreciate the raid. Thank you for stopping it. It's very good. Right, so now what the
bureaucrats. We're on our own. We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest? We've got incidents cropping up all over the city.
No, we can't, Jim.
Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crews in Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long.
Oh, and thank you for the follow. Is it Mux? Is that? Can I call you that? I've just seen that there come up. So thank you again for the follow. That's appreciated. I'm in a bear suit. Thank you for the follow.
The Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be a